My name is Craig Nishizaki. I'm Senior Director of AT Development at Nvidia, working in the Silicon Operations Department. My team and I, we're responsible for rolling out the OptimalTest solution across our global supply chain throughout Asia. We've enjoyed a great partnership with OptimalTest over the past couple of years, utilizing the tool to improve our wafer sort yields. What I'll be talking to you about today is the next phase of our deployment with OptimalTest, where we can leverage all of our test data to improve our manufacturing yields and also to improve our customer DPPM and RMA rate. As a fabless semiconductor, our Silicon Operations Department manages the manufacturing and testing of the chips that are used in all of these diverse markets. So one thing within this environment, a problem is starting to emerge. Our traditional yield solutions have become much less effective in improving yields and quality. The top row is our typical manufacturing test flow. Let's focus on the optimal tests used at Watt and CP. So looking back 2 years to our selection of OT, we had a clear set of objectives to accelerate yield learning. We needed faster access to our data, and that data needed to be complete. The results with OT have been extremely good. We've seen an increase in wafer sort yields through early detection of problems and having more analysis capability immediately at our engineers' fingertips. This is just a snapshot of some of the information that we started capturing with OT. We were closely monitoring our watt parameters and looking to see and checking how they affect the different yields or the different bins, failing bins and good bins. So we now get this information in minutes rather than hours or days. And our success rate in containing and fixing the problem has become significantly better. Before OT, we wouldn't discover problems like probe card sensitivity until well after the wafer had already been sent to assembly, already diced up and put into packages. And at that point, it's too late. You've already lost those die, and you've already lost the dollars associated with it. So based on our initial success using OptimalTest, we made a decision this year to consolidate all of our test data under OptimalTest, expanding our usage now to final test, functional test, and RMA data. So here's how we're able to take advantage of the consolidation to OT. We can make better decisions in how we set our power and performance limits for our different SKUs by simulating the yield impact of these limit changes. And this will help us greatly improve our prime SKU yields with less unwanted inventory. We're also using OT to improve our customer quality. By putting RMA data into the same database, we can correlate customer failures to any combination of parameters at any combination of test steps or test operations. The other area we're leveraging OptimalTest is to help us test for drift. So we now have an easy way to screen out a part if one of its parameters changes too much based on different temperature conditions or something like a burn-in stress. One of the really powerful capabilities of OptimalTest is the ability to view cross-operational data. So what you're seeing behind me on the screen is an animation of a stacked wafer map of a fab lot as it goes through each of the different test operations in the manufacturing test flow. So this opens up so many different possibilities for yield and quality improvement. So normalizing to a wafer view in your cross-operational analysis, you can see that failures correlate to things like wafer location, neighboring die yield, parametric data, and many other conditions. And you would do this by overlaying your RMA or your custom returns on each of the different wafer maps for each of the different test operations. So at Nvidia, we feel that the OT tool is extremely powerful. But actually what's more powerful than this tool is the outstanding support that we get from OptimalTest. They continue to collaborate with us to understand our needs and problems, and we work together to develop solutions now and into the future. So in conclusion, partnering with OptimalTest is providing Nvidia with a unified source for all of our manufacturing test operation data. And it's supporting our goal for making real-time manufacturing decisions. And it's also enabling us to resolve manufacturing problems and catch errors much faster. And it's basically allowing us to continue to improve our yields and to improve the quality of the product. What we're most excited about is there's a lot more ideas that we're talking about. And we feel that we're only at the tip of the iceberg right now. And there's a lot more capabilities. And with our collaboration with OptimalPlus, we feel this just growing and growing. So thank you very much.